Keyfax, intelligent software made simple. How to create a new dynamic list question and add it to a script. The dynamic list question allows a list of options to be dynamically presented to the end user by using a key value, either passed to Keyfax in the startup XML, for example tenant ID, asset ID, tenancy, or picked up within the scripts and stored in a data box. A value is returned dependent on the user's selection, which can in turn be written to a data box for subsequent use. In this example, we'll return a list of repairs submitted through Keyfax based on the topic selection. To begin, we'll create a new question at system level. Enter an admin and operator name as required. If checked, the display all items will list all results in one list. If not checked, then the user will need to scroll if there are more options than defined in the scroll items per page value. The scroll field determines the number of items displayed before the end user needs to scroll. When using a SQL statement, we must specify the database we are querying. This will typically be your host system database or Keyfax. The SQL query field is where we build the SQL to query the selected database. We'll use some SQL we prepared earlier. This SQL is designed to check the Keyfax database for scripts which have been submitted that have the same topic name as the topic selected. The value column is the value returned based on the selection. If the user selects any of the orders in the list, or if the order has already been raised, it will return the value of 1. The value of 2 will be returned if the option of new order is selected. The display column is the text that will be displayed to the end user. In this case, it will display the topic description, prefixed with the wording of order raised and 2 other options that we provided in the SQL statement. We'll leave the record value ticked to record this text to the repair description. Click the test icon to test the SQL. We'll need to enter a valid asset ID from the database and enter a topic name. You may need to submit a couple of test scripts in order to see the data appear in this list. The results display a record of Keyfax scripts submitted for the selected topic. Selecting an option will display the value that will be returned. Let's build a short system script, link it to a master topic and see how it looks. We have created a simple script. The recorded text is the text captured during the script and will include the category, topic and answers selected. This is being stored in a data box called script topic. Next, we have our dynamic list question. This is using the data stored in the script topic data box to check whether the current selected topic text exists within the data box. When the user selects an option from the dynamic list, it will write the value of 1 or 2 into the script. Data box called repairs history. The final step is a conditional data box expression to check if the value stored is 1 or otherwise. If it equals 1, then the script will cancel. If the value of 2 is returned, the script will continue. Let's add the system script to a master topic. We'll add the system script to the top of the script grid. When testing, you'll need to select an asset from the database to test it against. The first time we run the script, it shows there is no record of similar repairs being raised for this topic. We'll select the option to say this is a new order and complete the script. The next time the same topic is selected, we can see a record of the last script we submitted. Selecting an existing order will return the value of 1, which in our script is set to cancel. Selecting the last option returns the value of 2 and allows us to continue raising the repair. This is a great way to highlight potential duplicate repairs to advisors or even tenants. This is just one example of how you can use the dynamic list to good effect. It could also be used to display a list of contact numbers for the selected caller, household members, and even security questions for data protection. Congratulations, you now know how to create a new dynamic list question and add it to a script.